Welcome into the Bojangles Countdown to Tip-Off. I'm Chris Hemeyer, and what an exciting stretch of basketball. What a challenging stretch of basketball for the Campbell Camels. And it begins tonight, about 90 minutes away from campus. Campbell heads to Elon to take on the Phoenix. That game will be at 7 o'clock on Flow College. Campbell, with a 3-1 start in the conference, has positioned themselves at the top of the conference. UNCW, Hofstra, and Charleston, the only undefeated teams in conference play. Campbell is just a game behind those three at 3-1. Elon, that hasn't played 4 games yet, is right behind Campbell at 2-1. Next Saturday, Campbell will take on UNCW, and a week from Thursday, Campbell stays on the road to take on Charleston. So Campbell battling the top teams in the conference right where they are because of Campbell's very good play. And they've done all of this, won 3 games in a row, riddled by injuries. We don't know yet a lot of game time decisions to see who might be back for Campbell. But Campbell, in this 3-game winning streak, has played 6, 6, and 7 players and managed to win these games. Just incredible, as Campbell has been bit by the injury bug, but it hasn't stopped them from winning. We caught up with Jeremiah Johnson, Campbell's starting guard, about this stretch and asked him simply, how has his team been doing it with only 6, 7, 8 players to deal with?
We just believing in ourselves, knowing that no one person is the program. So knowing as long as we got 5 guys out there that believe in what Coach John and what this program stands for, that we can win any game. We be feeling a little beat up a little bit, but Ryan does a great job, keeping us fresh, and then also Coach Tim just keeping us fresh with just the stretching, just the regen sessions we doing, just everything we do to keep our body right. And plus that we have been doing since the summertime, that for stuff like this, that we don't feel as bad as we would have felt if we didn't do that stuff. So ultimately we feel good, and also just doing it like we trying to win every game, so we got to put a little soreness to the back. My thoughts is just, we had a tough non-conference, so the team that I feel like we finna play now, I feel like it should be not necessarily easier, but we should be used to playing tough games on the road because we done played a lot of them. So I just feel like now it just comes down to the tougher team gonna win, the team who executes better, the team who listens to their coaching staff, and really just the team who comes out to play better gonna win.
Jeremiah Johnson has a lot of belief, and Campbell, with this very challenging schedule ahead, beginning tonight with Elon. These are 2 of the top scoring teams in the entire CAA. Elon leads the CAA, actually better than Campbell when it comes to points per game. They are averaging 87 points per game. They hung 103 on Northeastern. Of course, Campbell scored in the high 90s against that team as well. It's a Elon team that does it from beyond the arc. 10 threes per game. They're averaging at a clip of 35%. Campbell, of course, has 2 of the best scorers in the league in Davidas Budka and DJ Smith, but one of the best scorers in the league, the best in the CAA, and 12th in the entire nation, is Chandler Cuthrell for Elon. He's averaging 21.3 points per game. They have a couple of really good guards. Jawan Carr leads the CAA in assists to turnover ratio. And Campbell head coach John Anderschek knows that this is an Elon team that's one of the best scoring teams in the entire nation.
No, we got some really good teams coming up. Elon's really, really good. They're hard to beat, especially at home. They're one of the very best offensive teams in the country. But before we can even get into that, we got to try to get healthy. We got to try to get some rest and hopefully add some players back. But who else?
Elon this year off to that 2-1 start in the CAA, right behind Campbell in the standings. They had a good non-conference run as well, wins over UNCG, App State, and Richmond, but beating A&T and Northeastern so far in CAA play, and losing to Charleston, one of the 3 undefeated teams in the conference, by just 4 on New Year's Eve. We will see Campbell and Elon tonight. The 2 close rivals go at it 7 o'clock on Flow College. Campbell then does not have a midweek game this week. Their next game will be away at UNCW on Saturday. That game also on Flow College. Both of these games as well also on WRAL2 over the air if you can pick them up that way. It should be fun tonight. Campbell at Elon. And if you are around the creek tomorrow on Sunday, come see the Campbell women's team. Campbell women are 2-1 in the CAA. They have won 2 straight, boast one of the best freshmen in all of mid-major basketball. They will take on William and Mary at 2 o'clock. It is Faith and Family Day. If you bring in your church bulletin, you get in for just $5. Enjoy the basketball this weekend. That'll do it for the Bojangles Countdown to Tip-Off.